It's amazing how many spaces for like individual organizations you guys have created out of just one.
Yeah, and the Wenatchee World operations were kind of spread out all over everywhere, right? Press hall, like all over the building. So we were like the whole first year was just working with them on like figuring out ways to consolidate them, to like get them out of this random, room down the hall and over there, because that's just where they had always been.
Yeah, I'm sure it's easier to get together anyway.
Yeah, because you had a company that owned the business and the building, so it's kind of like they just did whatever. So, but we really kind of everything for the World is, well, they take that whole building, which is actually a separate building, both floors of that, and then everything on the lower levels. So, and we've scrunched them into that amount of space.
Well, every room goes back farther than I expect it to.
Yeah, so we've kind of put just doors in where we think maybe future, small tenant might need a division, because it's really small office leasing is kind of what we're shooting for.
And then we took again and used most of the, the art and what the press had done before and tried to line the walls.
Yeah, this is all very press-centered.
Yeah, we wanted to continue we're calling this the World Office Suites, right? So we're trying to have that theme of, the Wenatchee Daily World newspaper being, the main tenant in the building still, but also the historical owner.
What we've done is this is going to get walled off, and then the World will have their complete own suite.
Okay.
And then what we did is we stitched, weld stitched all this structural steel.
I was going to ask what that was.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
This is called a weld stitch, and we stitched everything together to keep that impressive look of the industrial.
Yeah.
And then and then we put a brand new opening into this suite up here, so that tenants who are up here have their own storefront door.
There's just like more privacy.
Yes. Yep.
Both Berks and Hamilton have kept customer accessibility and safety at the forefront of their design and construction plans. 3 parking lots surrounding the building will be available for customers, and those who choose to park in the back parking lot will find it well lit, offering a private stairwell that leads to an interior hallway. The hallway takes customers past the restrooms and directly to the tenants so that no one has to walk around the exterior of the building. Both Berks and Hamilton are doing all they can to keep the overall style of the building in tune with its printing press history, including lining the hallway to the tenant business spaces with Prohibition newspaper headlines, keeping the original rail tracks used to transport heavy printing paper throughout the building, and one last special thing.
See these like foundational pours here?
Yeah.
At one point when they were doing one of those 30, 40 plus years ago, the Wenatchee World guys put a time capsule in here. Yeah, and we know some of them personally. They're our neighbors just where I live, but we've known them for a long time, but they also still work for the World. And he was up here as we were asking him a question about the building. We needed to know something, and he marked out on the floor. He said, "There's a time capsule right here." When he was a kid and his dad was working here, is when they did the time capsule.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's like under the floor somewhere. Like, I don't know when you're gonna dig that out.
I don't know now with all the concrete on top of it.
Yeah.
But that's, just another cool element where it's like,
We might dig up the capsule when that tenant goes in.